For those that aren't familiar with your sound, could you explain more about the fusion of rock and hip-hop?
Yeah, yeah, what up, what up? This David E. beat is sick.
You know, I had a conversation over there with one of the horn players who used to work for like Wu-Tang and stuff. He's like an older head and things like that, and he came up and he kind of schooled me on the origins of hip-hop, and he told me that Run DMC paired up with a lot of rock bands, a lot of rock producers to have that full, you know, rock sound, but they were rapping over it. And
every day they pump brakes on me, try to tell me I ain't ready like way homie. Mr. Dope Sauce bombing and he bombing hard. You go on these SWAT guards and them bomb squads.
Lo and behold, I did it without really realizing that it had already been done, you know, but it seems kind of groundbreaking in this, you know, in this current hip-hop climate, you know. But yeah, it's like, it's just, you know, literally it's like creating a full rock song as if you're about to like sing on it or something, and then you just rap on it instead, you know. That's, or even if you do a sample beat, the samples are not like, you know, like, I don't know if anyone hears the difference, but, you know, from a producer's point of view, hip-hop is mixed very flat, you know. It's like, you know, as far as like sonically is concerned, it's just coming at you like this, you know, but rock is more coming at you like this, you know what I'm saying? Like sonically lush, you know, full. That's the kind of sound that I like, mainly because I grew up on nothing but rock and roll and old school R&B, and I'm not talking like Trey Songz R&B. It was, I just want to have sex with you. You know, I came up on like, you know, like Keith Sweat and Nita Baker and Yolanda Adams, because my mother, I don't know why she was into Yolanda Adams so much, but that full, like, back then they used to like, the sound was just so full back then, and it's not really like that anymore. You know, now everything's really flat. Still sounds good nowadays, but the mix is flat. So I'm kind of trying to bring that full sound back. Like, even when you hear my set, like, you can, the sound is just full and it just hits you, you know what I'm saying? So
can you talk to us about you recently released an album, the EP Stimulus Package, earlier this year. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I dropped the Stimulus Package. It has the tracks What's Up, Grown Up, Sky High, That's My Ish, and Yeah, I Know, which is a bonus track. All those songs are just a better version of the previous many mixtapes. I don't know if anyone knows, but I have at least, like, I think this is that was my 6th project, but that's the 2nd project that actually did something. We just moved 1,000 units of that. Ta-da! Anyway, yeah, we just moved about 1,000 units of that, so I'm happy. It's all over the radio, like 40 radio stations nationwide. Got 2 radio stations in Canada playing it, so we're going to be touring all over to everywhere where it's in super. And these are not stations that's playing it light. These are stations that's like playing it 2-3 times a day. So, you know, it's like that's big to me. You know, that's the first time. So, and right now, and the main track, What's Up, we shot a video for it, sent it to MTV. They banned it because we were blowing shit up in the video and jacking people up for their records and stuff. The concept of the video was like, we roll up in a record store, we jack up the record store, and we throw away all their junk records, and we take the dope records. And then we leave all the junk records in the store, and then we blow up the store. So the store's like, you know, blowing up and shit. And, you know, it's like, then we hack Times Square, and then, like, pretty much the whole song at the time. The Stimulus Package was made when I was feeling really frustrated. You know, things weren't really moving in my career. A lot of my team members who were helping me was deserting me. I had a lot of issues with the band that we were talking about earlier, you know, like them not really taking it seriously. On top of the fact that I had got offers from Universal Motown. They wanted to sign me, but they didn't want to sign the band. They were like, no, we just want David E. Beats. We don't want the White House Band. So I actually turned down the deal to work on the White House Band project, which then ended up with the band members quitting. So it's kind of like, that whole time was just like, wow, you know. It was like, then the team members that came up with me, they were kind of going off, you know, like building businesses, making like millions of dollars and stuff, kind of like left me behind. You know, I'm still in the hood, you know. You know, I'm still in the hood, crying like, damn, what happened, son? You know what I'm saying? You know, like, oh shit. So all those songs kind of came out of that, like, especially What's Up. What's Up was the first song I recorded for the Stimulus Package, and that's kind of why I did that on my own without the band, you know. And if you hear the album version, I kind of came back and then played more instruments over it, did a nice cool guitar solo at the end, added an extra verse. Because at that time I listened to my Dark Twisted Fantasy, and I like how he was extending songs, so I went back and did it. Kind of copy Kanye a little bit, like a Devil in a New Dress type shit. It's kind of the album version of What's Up, but the single version of What's Up, it was very like frustration, you know, like I'm going to be heard, and that's how the video concept came out of that, and then all the other songs came out of that and stuff. So yeah, that's it.
So you're wrapping up a promo tour for Stimulus Package. After the show, you have one more show. When else can your fans come and see you?
After tomorrow, this is the last show I'm going to be doing up until September 1st. We're going to be doing our first national tour. I've never in my life been past DC, ever, except to go to Texas that one time for South by Southwest. But yeah, man, like, you know, I'm straight hood. I mean, I ain't never been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So I got a passport with no stamps in it. So that shit ain't, I ain't go nowhere. So this is crazy. Like, first time in LA, I'm going to be rocking USC, University of Southern California. Going to be rocking Montreal, Toronto, Draketown. Going to be rocking Chicago, Kanye Town. Going to be rocking Greenville. September 1st is Greenville, North Carolina. Yeah, it's a whole crazy tour routing. First time ever in my life, you know. But it's going to be good. I mean, as far as like the current buzz and things like that, it seems like we're going to be able to move a lot of tickets each night, you know. And also we're going to be rocking DC and stuff, and Baltimore, and, you know, the normal markets in New York, of course, and stuff. So, you know, that's kind of what it is. Yeah. And working on a new project as well, more of a hip-hop mixtape, but still kind of furthering the sound of the Stimulus Package. You know, kind of like more tracks like Grown Ups, more tracks like That's My Ish, more tracks like What's Up. Just kind of furthering that, but really like, you know, just all fan building. That's all I'm doing right now.
Well, thanks again, David E. Beats of White House Band. We're here at the Knitting Factory in Brooklyn. We're getting ready to check him out on stage. We're going to see him rock out with his cock out, maybe.
I mean, it might happen. Who knows? I mean, it just might happen. Who knows? It can happen.
Stay tuned for that.